So, happy Wednesday and happy New Year to you. When is it you stop saying it? When did you stop saying Happy New Year? Is it just the first week? Is it just a couple of days? Is it all of January? I mean, to be fair, January is going on a good path. You know, we're at the 8th today. Quite like the fact that everyone's sort of gone back on the 6th, which makes the first week of January disappear very quickly. I hope you all had a lovely Christmas. Mine was tolerable, which, you know, that's good. That's good. And what made it better, right, is apart from me cooking and eating and drinking, and literally if I breathe in any more cheese, it's all going to go wrong. But what made me so happy today, we've had the gritter twice. We've been gritted twice gritting twice, yesterday and today on our road, which hasn't happened for 18 years, I want to say, 18, 20 years. It hasn't happened for so... And do you know what? It was like, I think all the people in the houses, because we have a street WhatsApp group, nearly sort of fell out and started clapping like you would for the NHS. We've got a gritter. Because it's been so bad and it's been icy, and the snow, as much as it's lovely, could have been timed a little bit better. You know, the time between Christmas and New Year, you could have come then. But no, we can't time these things. And what's outrageous, that we're having snow, cold weather, ice, which is a nightmare, and everyone walks like they need to go to the toilet very quickly. And then in LA, they're having forest fires. It's all madness, isn't it? I mean, we're used to having cold spells, even though the media make it believe that we don't. And we've never had it so cold. And the 2-3 days that it sort of puts people out is just a catastrophe. And again, I get it for older people. It might seem a bit daunting, but it's 2 or 3 days and they'll be able to go back out again. So it's that the media panic people into, have you got everything in, are you warm enough, get the whole warm thing and heating. That's a whole other story. But it's only a couple of days. The media make it out that it's really bad. The only time it's really bad is when the poor people are getting flooded. That's bad, and that's obviously what we need to report on, because then if it's reported, some things may happen to put them defences up. But then I might be a size 8 by summer. It's not going to happen. Beautiful things happening. What we do find in the new year is a lot of people sort of reset, not necessarily have New Year's resolutions, but reset and sort of goals about what they can do in the new year, sort of first 3, 6, 9 month goals for their business. And then I've just started to see people giving other things a go. So there's 2 companies I've seen this week where they've come back after Christmas, New Year, and they're trying to start their company again, which is brilliant, which is great to see. And 2 females as well. Wow. And then we see people who are looking at advertising aspects, changing accountants, changing their products, changing their services. It's just things that we then see that sort of, it's just people's, right, this is what I'm going to do in the new year. And it's a bit of a drive. It's a bit like when people sort of January hit the gym or hit exercise or go out walking for their own mental or mindful state. It's making them changes, and they're not necessarily resolutions, because I don't believe in them as such, but sometimes just resetting and goals is a good way of seeing it. So if you do need to reset your goal with regards to your business, and you're having questions about, can I do this? Would I like to do that? Is it easy to do that? For example, how easy is it to change my accountant? That sounds impossible as a small business. It's not. Come to me, come and ask, come and speak to me. I want to do this with regards to advertising. How can I go about that? Where is free in Main Street? Do you know any of the properties that are looking for tenants? I knew a new company that's looking for this, that and the other. So just come and ask them questions at christine@themaindeal.co.uk. Come and ask, and I will help all I can. Beautiful thing is we have 3 new members this week, which is brilliant. Again, it's that reset sometimes. One's been in the pipeline for a while, and it's thanks to the lovely Amy Longdon, who set up Luna Aura above the co-op, which is a fabulous community space, and lots of things are going to be happening. She's got a plan of things to happen, and she's so supportive of everything that comes in there, because she's in the right mindset and she's passionate about what she does, which is 2 things that make things work. And so she's got Ren and Rose, who are going to be one of our new members. We're just setting them up this week, birthing classes. And it's something that we asked about a couple of months ago. Do you think you know someone who would benefit from having sort of pre-birthing classes? Not necessarily antenatal classes, because these these are run by experienced and still midwives, 2 local midwives in the Sherburn area, and they're going to be running classes in Garforth at Luna. And there's a really cool event coming that they're going to put on, and it's coming on the 7th of February between 7 and 9 for mums to be, and it's like Mama Mingles and mocktails, which I quite like. And what that means is that if you're expecting, even if you're just pregnant or you've got sort of not that long to go, and there's nothing, and I remember when I had children, there was nothing in sort of the East Leeds side of things. I always had to go to sort of North Leeds and round Hay and Moortown, Allerton Way to go, and Chapel Allerton to go and find these classes. But these are happening here, and it's a really good idea that if you are a new mum to be, to actually create your own community, which is what the midwives Jenny and Emily are going to do through Ren and Rose birthing classes, is give you that opportunity, as well as teaching you lots of things about what's to come, which you need to know about, from somebody who's going through it at that time, and from midwives, which is a huge benefit to have 2 midwives running this, which is brilliant. They're not just people running necessarily antenatal classes because they've done a course for a couple of years. These are midwives, so the benefits that they bring to this class are huge. And we'll put some details up about that. But have a look at Ren, WREN, and Rose birthing classes. And all the information is up there, including the Mama Mingles and mocktails on the 7th of Feb. We are also welcoming Bluegate Mortgages, which we have put up socials about this week. The lovely Kim Powell, who's been a mortgage advisor over in Micklefield for 16 plus years. All our details are on there. Again, you can go on themaindeal.co.uk. We have put up 2 posts on our socials about who she is, what she's been doing, how she can help you, not just with mortgages, but there's lots of things about protection, life insurance, and lots of other things to do with mortgages, and don't think she's doing pensions. But have a look. If you just go onto themaindeal.co.uk, you can just search in Bluegate Mortgages or mortgages, and you can find her there. Also, we have a lady that's come back, which is great, and it's called Move More with Emma, and it's mainly to our older generation. I'll put some details up this week. She's just confirmed to me today that she's going to go ahead as a member, so we've got a bit of work to do before that happens. But what it is that she came to me a couple of years ago asking about it, and finding a venue in Garforth is always very difficult. But thanks to Luna, we now have that exceptional space. But Emma's going to be working out of the welfare hall in March. So these classes are going to come in March in Garforth, and then over in Kippax and in Sherburn Elmet as well. So it's great for that older generation. It's all seated exercise, which is something we desperately need. And I think she did touch on it, and then she went on to maternity, and now she's back to the fold, and she's going to be bringing that class again. I will share information about it. So if you are of an age where, and it doesn't have to be, it's not necessarily geared to old people, it's just people that will find seated exercise probably better for them. So it's not about how old you are. It's very important as we get older to keep moving. So people think that if you lose height, I'm getting shrinking in my old age. It's not. It's because all your bones and everything's compressing, and because you need to move and exercise. It's a fact. Have a look it up. I keep telling my mother and mother-in-law all about it because I do research for them as they get older and they're in their 80s. It's all about movement, keeping strong, making sure that you are strong should you fall. So it's all about their movements, and also a bit of a social side of things as well, which Emma's hopefully going to be able to have within the classes as well, which is always a great thing. Right, so before our 10 minutes are up, because it's always a bit of a nightmare, looking at holidays, please, because this is what happens in January, isn't it? If you're looking at holidays, please go and see Natalie Varley, our local travel counsellor. She is back at work now, so book now for whenever you want to go in the new year, and then it works out financially better. Caroline Ather is creating new toddler classes on the 15th of January, ages 2 till 4. You can find out all her details there. If people, because it's something that happens, that somebody mentions, oh, there's going to be parking charges in the car park behind La Bella Vita. Oh, when's that going to happen? Next week? No, it's not. No, it's not. If you go and have a look at the councillors' page, the Garforth and Swillington Independent's Facebook page, one of the councillors put some information about it on there. It's far away, and the fact that the actual it happening is probably unlikely, but go and have a look because it's all the information is up there. Isgara, a bottomless brunch coming on the 25th of January, and Station House, Tuesdays, live music whilst you eat. All these beautiful things coming. Enjoy the weather when it's gone. Wrap up!